Okay, I see. Now that Oshun has your attention and has distracted so much, let's talk about Petakis. Now, most people with Petakis do not pay attention to the story. Believe it or not, this is where your Bible verses come from. This is where they actually took the stories and actually flipped the characters and flipped some of the stories and changed them into a way where they can use them in scriptures. So let's take a step further into certain things, because I don't think a lot of Shango, Oshun, Oya, all the Orishas children understand the benefits of a Petaki. When dealing with a Petaki, right? It's a lot. And what I mean by that is, right, when we are learning about the Petakis, we are learning about the fact of the stories to teach us what not to do. These are the keys to our life. So let's take it a step further, right? One of the things that Shango's lower level energy sons are very big into is multiple women, polygamy, right? Now, if you know the true meaning of polygamy, polygamy was actually started for African villages and other communities that needed to reproduce more males because of everything that was going on to society. Also, to unify families and give the children a chance to grow up in a loving environment. Not what you see today. Not the bisexual tendencies. Your girl got a girlfriend, your man got a boyfriend. Like it was nothing like that. So, what if Oshun, Oya, and Oba represented certain laws in the life that he was trying to have you understand? I'm one of those that like to go down the rabbit hole, so let's get to going. Because Oya Yanansa is the mother of change, what if he married change to change certain obstacles, certain things, and win certain battles? What if Oshun represented self-love, self-care, self-healing? Because a lot of times Shango males, and I hate to say it like this, that work in their lower level energy tend to have great features as in dressing nice, appearance, but on the inside they are trash, especially if their character is not on point. This means you're trying to chase multiple women. If you notice, a lot of the Shango males have multiple child's mothers. And if you actually have the Odu, or Osameji, that dealt with defeating the mothers as well as other things, and making sure that you won against the witches of the night, because there were going to be so many witches. So think about, a lot of times the lower level energy Shango males are dealing with negative women that are negative witches. So this is why Oshun could have been the confidence and the key for him to get out of that rabbit hole, because Orishas are different energies and elements of life. Now, what if Oba was what he was desiring in his life this whole time, which was matrimony, because she is the goddess of marriage, right? And because we broke that down, Shango men have to fight harder because of their temperaments, their lustfulness, the charismatic ways to where you need all three things in your life. You need the woman that is going to bring change in a positive way that elevates you, the one that actually loves, gives you the nurturing, the seduction, and keeps your eye on her beauty. But at the last moment, you see her as something to marry. Understand what I'm saying? Now, let's take it another step further. What if, right, Achosi, in one of the Petsakis, he lost his love of Oshun to Shango due to the fact of his inability to actually communicate his emotions. Now, Achosi is about loyalty. Achosi is about love. Now, when Achosi meets Oshun, it brought out a certain different type of fire in this Petaki. It brought out a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of his self-worth started to build. But what if in this story it represents for the Achosi male that you are loyal, but have the bravery to hunt down any and everything that you want, including the self-love, but also the love of your life, and not allowing the energy of any other man taking your opportunity, let alone your abundance. Let's take it a step further. Ogun males have a tendency to be alcoholics, verbally abusive, mentally abusive, if they're lower level energy, into rape and other things. Now, these are not the actual attributes of the Orisha. Please understand this. This is lower level energy of people that are not elevated. Ogun's children have some of the hardest lessons due to certain lifetimes, certain pastimes, certain things that they have to grow through. So a lot of Ogun's children look harder than most people because they go through some of the stronger lessons. So with this one, let's say the story of Ogun and how he lost Oya to Shango Kawo Kabisi Baba. It was due to the fact that he worked so much and he had so many people depending on him to where he just gave everything that he needed out the window. And Shango so happened to be there to take the abundance. Not in a negative way of sense, but realizing that the woman was more than just a companion. This is why Oya loved Shango so much, because he was the king and knew how to... When you meet a Shango male that's actually really elevated and got his shit together, they are some of the most charming, loyal, loving, protective men that you'll ever meet. So with that being said, right, Ogun worked his way and lost his blessing, which was his wife, to his brother. What if the lesson in this was for Ogun's children to realize sometimes you overwork so much to where you do not realize your own abundance is right there in your face to grasp. Sometimes you can be over the top and very controlling, that you need to learn how to let go of the fire. You're not iron fist and not meant to work an iron fist all the time. Stop being so rigid and actually relax. Go with the flow. Work with sense and not so hard. This is what Ogun does it for you. Not for you to be just so bent out of shape. So the point that I'm getting to is these stories were put here for us to realize what we are not supposed to do. Channel, use it to our abilities in our everyday life and actually succeed from them.